Well, hello there, and welcome back home. We made it. It's about 4:30 a.m. Vlog just finished encoding, so we're getting that uploaded here. Got my cup of coffee poured, and I updated New World, but I'm not going to open up New World or do any playing this morning because I want to see the cutscenes, any updates, all the new stuff on screen, on stream. So, gonna hold off until I get home from work. It is a crisp 56 degrees outside, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. I saw that when I first woke up. I was like, oh, nice. Fall is definitely here. High of 74, I think it said. So I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt today. I haven't switched to pants just yet. It'll probably go another couple weeks for pants, but long sleeve shirts are out. So looking forward to that. And I'm just looking forward to get back into the swing of things because I am refreshed, I'm relaxed, I'm recharged, and we only have 2 more days, and then it's the weekend again. So, giddy up.
Right back in the suck.
Getting a late start to the shop. Catching up with my brothers. My dad's working from his cabin this morning, as he does on Thursdays, trying to take advantage of the season while he can. It's getting cold, so got a pretty good sized shopping list, which I'm okay with. We're gonna be switching over to the Nano. I'm gonna use the microphone, switch over to the Nano. I gotta remember to start bringing both mics, that way I just have one always hooked up, otherwise I have to do the flip-flop. But we're gonna rock the Nano during my shop. And because I really only got 1 day with it before we left for the vacation, and there really wasn't a lot of opportunities to use it on vacation. I think there's only 2 shots that I can remember that I got using it. So one of the things I noticed the first time we had the Nano out was that it could be a little shaky, even though I've got rock steady on. I think it's because it was attached to my shirt, and my shirt is very flowy. That's the right word. It moved around a lot when I walked, whereas now it's less so because my shirt's tighter on me. So hopefully it should be a lot more stable this go around. Obviously it's still attached to my shirt, so you're gonna still see some movement as I move around. Because I move around and it's not on a stable, it's on my shirt. The shirt moves. I move. The pendant moves. There's a lot of motion. Morning. Grab a ham. Ooh, it's cold in there. It's so crazy. The temperature inside there stays the same all year round, but because our body temperatures are so elevated in the summer, being out 110 degrees, that feels good. But now, when the temperatures drop even like just in the 60s, our ambient body temperature, right? Like it just feels different. It feels colder in there. Whew. All right, so they don't have any cottage cheese. We got the eggs, got the grapes, got the romaine hearts, got the spinach, got the bacon, got the garlic, no ham. Got the bleach, we got the Dixie cups, we got the bananas. We need a bag of red potatoes and a case of sweet fries. One of the things I gotta remember to do is wear a hat so I can actually use the hat clip one of these days. One hoagie, one hamburger bun. Definitely feel refreshed. Definitely feel like I'm ready to work. I think it's important for everybody to get some R&R every once in a while, even if you don't feel like you need it. I think it's safe to say that we all need it at some point in time. Just hit the reset button, you know? I told Tiffany, first of all, I love Cabo. I'd go back in a heartbeat, and I definitely want to take the kids next time, because I think, especially now that Bryce is 18, that they both would enjoy it, and that there's plenty for us to do. Because we didn't even actually do much, right? I mean, there's a lot of touristy activities that we didn't do. Like, we didn't go on any boat rides or jet ski rides, or, you know, we didn't go see any of the sites outside of the town. Because, you know, I mean, personally, for me, I was happy with just eating. I told Tiffany after that taco tour, I was good. My vacation was complete. If we didn't do anything else the rest of the trip, I'm happy. And I had to clarify that because she's like, vacation's not over. You said the beach day was awesome. I said, no, I didn't say the vacation was over. I just meant if you didn't do anything else, I was happy. I feel like I got to do something unique to Cabo, and I learned a lot and I enjoyed it, and so that's what I meant. But there's still a lot of things for us to do. Like, we didn't go to see the arches. We didn't ride jet skis or do a glass bottom boat to see the reefs or fish, that sort of thing. And we didn't really go outside of the little touristy spot that we were in. I feel like there's a lot more we could have done. But it depends on who you're with. They didn't necessarily want to go out and do much outside of that, so they were happy with what we did. We were happy with what we did. Everybody was happy. We got the buns, we got the hoagie, we got 2 pan and grills, we got potatoes, we got bacon bits. We just need to grab a coffee on the way out, and I'll get the sweet fry. Yeah, we just need a coffee, and we're done with Costco. Chocolates. 4 vanilla. So I love this setup with the wireless mic, the Nano. Unfortunately, when I'm using the wireless mic, I can't see anything other than them recording, and then I'm picking up audio. So unless the Nano is docked, that's like the one complaint that I heard from everybody that used this camera, was that there's no way to monitor your video and use a microphone at the same time. Not the end of the world. The camera's wide enough that you know you're getting the shot. You just don't know, would it be better to place it lower, place it higher? How much of my head's getting chopped off right now, or is my whole body in frame? I don't know. I won't know until tomorrow. All right, so we got the 5 croissants, we got the crinkle cuts, we got 2 battered onion rings, we got the wheat tortillas, we got the olives, we got, oh, we don't need pancakes. Why did I think we needed pancakes? We just need biscuit mix, and there is no more biscuit mix. Just muffins. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We can put a case together with these boxes. What is it? 6 cases. So 6 boxes equals a case. So we just need to grab 6 boxes, and we can at least send her 1 case to get her through. Okay, we got 2, 4, 6. Beautiful. She's getting her 2 cases. They're just going to be in boxes.
A lot of the things we're talking about may not be relevant to you. It might just be you want to just make silly videos, and that's totally okay.
Okay, it's 4:40 p.m. I got home, just changed my shoes. That was basically the only thing I did. Said hi to Tiffany, and then immediately had to go outside because both my kids' cars won't start. Sierra's battery's dead. That's a given, no-brainer. And it happened right before we left for vacation. And I was like, oh, and Friday was like the longest day ever. If you remember, like it was just like the worst, right? And I was coming home stressed out, like thinking I was gonna, have to do it. And then I was like, wait a minute, we got 3 other cars here that you can use. Like, just use whatever car you want while we're gone, and I'll fix it as soon as I get back. And so then today, she was getting ready to go to school, and she was gonna take Bryce's car because I have mine. Tiffany's gonna take hers to work, and Bryce's car wouldn't start, which is kind of crazy because I just moved it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know, like, because I didn't want it to sit too long and the battery possibly die, right? So I moved it, and apparently maybe that move just like discharged it enough. I don't know. I don't know car shit, but it started no problem when I moved it. I was like, oh sweet, this is fine. And I didn't really drive it much. I just drove it around the block and changed positions, and that was it. And it didn't start today. So I'm hoping his just needs a jump. We're gonna get a new battery for Sierra. That's for sure gonna happen. And then we'll give Bryce's car a jump, and I will drive it around a little bit to kind of give it some juice, and then wait a couple days, start it up again, and if it starts up no problem, then that was it. But if it dies again, then we know that another problem. Because of all that, and because Sierra was like Tiffany was ready to go out, leave the door, like walk out the door and go to work. Sierra was getting ready for school, was getting ready to leave for school. Tiffany just kind of dragged her feet a little bit to say goodbye to Sierra, and thankfully she did, because that's what happened. And it's not like neither one of them know how, they know how to jump a car. Like Sierra's jumped her car before. Pretty sure Tiffany's jumped her car at least once. It's not that, it's the fact that it was all about timing. Sierra has a long drive to get to school, and it was just, they're not they haven't done it enough to be like boom, 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 boom. It's more of this, I think that, and then just Tiffany was just like, just take my car, just go, and no big deal. I'll stay home and clean. So she did. She cleaned all day and just got chores done and did a deep clean, which she feels really good about. So she's not bummed that she didn't get to work or anything like that. It was just more of that was her plan. She has a routine. So anyway, I just wanted to clarify that they know how to jump a car, but it was more of the timing and convenience and just the frustration, because Sierra's already frustrated. She's frustrated that her car doesn't work, first of all, and then she's frustrated that the only other car available didn't work. So I used to go to AutoZone for batteries. That was always my go-to, right? Die Hard. Or I guess O'Reilly's for Duralast. But now I just go to Costco. I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting the best deal. I just feel better buying from Costco. I don't know why.
All right, we have a battery. Ugh. And apparently we had the wrong battery in the first place. The poles were opposite. Or not opposite, but yeah, technically they were opposite. We had it in the right way, but we had it it was doing more work than it needed to. The guy at Costco was saying it should have been a whatever this is, 51R, and we had a 51L. So the posts were backwards, but then we of course turned the battery around and it worked, obviously. But now I see this is much, much better. You know how incredibly sexy you look right now?
Really?
Yep. You can't see it because I have my microphone on right now, but this camera is awesome. I put it right here, and so it was up when I opened the door, and then I had it down there, and it was shooting up in the trees, and now it's shooting down here, and it's working, and like, the camera's awesome. The battery was the problem. Problem fixed. All right, car number 2. This one's a little trickier because where Bryce's car is parked, it's a one-way lane, so I can't really park next to him like you normally would, so I kind of had to illegally park backwards. Well, I was going to try and get creative with the Nano, but nothing magnetic, and the suction cup doesn't work on wood, so sorry. I'll just have to do it the old school way with the Pocket 3. All right, so we need battery, door alarm, CR 2450 3-volt. I might actually have one of these. Booyah! I do indeed have one of these batteries. Look at that. Ta-da! And we're back in business. 72 degrees. Kind of leave the doors open with the blinds open. Cool air. When the air's cooler outside than it is inside. It's the perfect time of year. So something I realized in this moment of frustration, and let me explain before you jump on me about this, but I just did a bunch of things that I did not plan on, right? Starting all the way back at work. Like, I thought, yeah, I'm coming back from vacation, but Thursdays usually are a day that I can get out of there at a decent time. But nevertheless, plans change. It was an extra long day of work for multiple reasons, and I had 2 stops to make on the way home, which extends my duration to get home, right? So that was the catalyst. Longer day and 2 stops on the way home. Also, knowing that Sierra's car is dead and now Bryce's car is dead, I knew pretty quickly that I was not going to be able to come home and play New World like I was looking forward to all damn week. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved my vacation. It was amazing, it was perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better vacation. But I had something to look forward to when I got home. New World, update, season, DLC, like this just massive, so excited. I was looking forward to coming home today and just no gym, just go home, stream, play for like 3, maybe 4 hours tops, push my limits a little bit with Tiffany. But no, I had to do stuff at work and be a good vendor and good customer service and all that. And then I had to come home and be dad. Got to take care of my kids. Not complaining. That's not the point of this. But I'm just kind of laying the groundwork out. I had all of these unforeseen things happen that shaped my evening into a different direction. And because of that, I got a better vlog. What I realized in this evening of doing these random tasks and therefore generating a better vlog is that most days I don't do anything. That's ultimately what it comes down to is my busier days give me more to share, more to vlog. And the days that I don't even say lazy, there's not too many days that I'm lazy, but days where I just don't have a lot on my agenda and days I stream, right? Hence why the streams overtook the vlogs back in the day, because the more I streamed, the less I did to vlog, right? Plus there's this inversion of I'm pushing all my social energy into the live stream that I have nothing left to give to the vlog. And now that this is my primary form of social content, the vlogs are everything. But days like today, where I have all these things to do, it allows me to be creative. It allows me to grab the camera and capture a moment, 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there, 5 seconds here, right? So while I had this moment of like frustration where I was like, my mood dipped when I got that phone call that the car wouldn't start and that Tiffany couldn't go to work, and I'm just like, oh, Like that was early this morning. My mood dropped, right? And I'm like, damn it, there goes my plans. And then to make it worse, the longer day at work, the 2 stops on the way home from work. And that's when I just gave up, whatever you want to call it. That's like, okay, we'll try again tomorrow. But the silver lining, the positive, is that we have a better vlog now because of it. So while we were gone, Sierra and some of her friends used the hot tub. She asked if it was good. I said it was. Have fun. Just make sure you put some oxidizing chlorine in it when you're done, which she did. However, her back broke out bad, which is usually a sign, because she's a little more on the sensitive skin side. Usually means the pH balance is off. Even though the water could be crystal clear, you test the pH balance and it could be dramatically off one way or the other, and her skin reacted to it. Thankfully, none of her friends did. It was just her. But nevertheless, as you can see, the water is pretty cloudy. It's not low, but it's cloudy, even though she put the oxidizing chlorine in it. So we have an hour before we're out of peak hour, so I can't really run it just yet, or try not to run it. It kicks on every so often just to do a quick spot check on it, but we're going to clean the filter while it's down, and then we'll check the chemicals. But realistically, this weekend, I think it's time to drain the spa. I'm way overdue, I admit. Because I had that leak, this water got low, and I filled it up multiple times. So I feel like I did kind of a half refresher, if you will. We didn't drain the entire thing, obviously, but a lot of water did get taken out and new water got put in. So I feel like I kind of stretched it out one extra summer is what I did. But it's time. We're getting ready to go into season. I plan on using the hell out of it, whether Tiffany does or not. I'm tired of waiting on her. I'm always like, let's do a hot tub. She's like, oh, fine, I'm gonna use it without you. But I think it's time. I think this weekend we're gonna drain it, which means I'm gonna use that cartridge cleaner that it goes through everything, kind of eats up all the gunk and all the hard water stuff through the pipes, then drain it. That's kind of the plan. So that's what we're gonna do. Surprisingly, the chemicals aren't that off, other than the lack of chlorine. Like no chlorine on the stick at all. Well, free chlorine there's no total, like the total chlorine is 0. Bromine is 0, but the free chlorine, it does show, which makes sense. It's got the oxidizing, she put the oxidizing one in, which makes sense. So yeah, even though it's cloudy, I think just the filter needed to be cleaned. It's not out of whack. But nevertheless, time to drain it. Overdue, I understand. Quick, Tiffany made Italian bean soup. I think that's what it's called, right? Italian bean soup.
Sausage.
Italian sausage soup?
Italian sausage bean? I don't know.
It's Italian. It's got noodles, it's got beans, spinach, tomato, cheese, garlic. And that's it. That's my Thursday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic day yourself. Tomorrow's Friday, and then it's the weekend. Very much looking forward to full reset, playing some New World, streaming, hopefully, and Farmer's Market here in the neighborhood. At the end of every one of my videos, at the end of every one of them, there are 2 videos that show up on the screen. One is my most recent video. If this happens to be my most recent video, it'll be the previous one before that. If it's not, then the most recent video is going to be right here. The other one is a video that YouTube recommends. They think you're going to like it. So at the end of every one of my videos, if you're not sure what to watch next, you got 2 choices right here on the screen. So check them out, and I'll see you tomorrow.